Take a deep breath. Okay.
I just can't understand. I really want to make a difference in this world, but every college is rejecting me. You are going to do great things in the future. And the reason I'm so sad is because I spent my whole life thinking about college. But you know what? You're strong. But at the end of the day, you keep moving, and always remember this. It's a trite expression, but when one door closes, a window opens. And I think God has a plan for me. I'm not sure what it is, but years from now, when I look back at this, it won't really matter as much to me. I'm gonna work really hard. I'm gonna take all these college rejections and use it as a motivation to work harder. I can do this. You got this.
And that's the second small way to feel better. Turn on some music and go take a walk. Spend time in nature. Some researchers believe that today's ultra-wired generation is actually suffering from a nature deficit disorder. Studies have shown that the more time we spend in nature and the more we relate to the natural world around, the greater our sense of happiness, and this also plays a role in maintaining positive mental health. Whatever you focus on becomes your reality. Do you remember when you had a crush and just thinking about him or her or receiving a text from them would instantly lift your spirits? You could have been feeling low, but the thought of them or an interaction with them would instantly change your emotional state. Therefore, we are capable of an instant change of state, but it requires conscious effort. In those moments of feeling really low, you have to focus on your wins and happy moments in life. But you can't just think about those good times. It's not just a flashback. You have to actually tap into that emotional state during those happy times, in your successes. And in doing this, you will access your sympathetic nervous system in the brain where the adrenaline is, where your fight or flight response is. When you're feeling low and you're trying to lift your spirits from your own power within, your mind doesn't want you to think about your wins and get back up. Our minds are designed to protect us from hard new things. It will always drive us to comfort. So it wants to stop you because you standing back up and trying again and pushing harder, your mind views that as painful. It'd rather take flight than fight. But you have to see further than what is right in front of you. There is a really great feeling afterwards if you fight in the difficult beginning moments. Turn on upbeat music and listen to it. Not just any song, but songs that you love and make you feel good, that you associate happy memories with. This will help you tap into that elevated emotional state I mentioned previously. Music is known to have the ability to change one's mood, which makes it an excellent stress reliever. Unfollow anyone on social media that doesn't make you feel good about yourself.
A lot of people say that Instagram causes their self-esteem to go down, but for me, I don't feel that way because for me, social media is actually a very positive place because I learn so many ideas, get so much positive inspiration because the types of people and accounts that I'm following are people that make me inspired and passionate and excited about life and more loving, more aware. And for example, the first thing that popped up, I just went on Instagram, I'm about to go take a shower actually, this little shower meditation thing. And I was like, that is perfect timing. It is very lovely and I'll think about this as I go into the shower.
By comparing yourself constantly to someone else, you're forgetting what's awesome about you. Focus on your strengths, your victories. Your mind is so powerful. When you begin to fill it with positive thoughts, your life starts to change. Thoughts come from the books we read, the people we hang out with, the shows and movies we watch, the content we see on our Instagram or TikTok feeds. Be conscious about what you're focusing on in your everyday life. Smile and have a 45-second dance party. Now I want you to try something with me. Close your eyes and now picture a sad person. How do they talk? How do they walk? What does their face look like? Typically, most of us are probably seeing someone who talks slowly, quietly, shoulders slouched, frowning. Now picture a happy, energized person. How do they talk? How do they walk? What does their face look like? The image most of us might get in our head is someone talking more quickly, loudly, smiling, laughing, more movement in their body. The way we move and speak affects our mood more than we know. You can open your eyes now. Studies show that people who slouch experience more bad moods, lower self-esteem, and poorer confidence than those with upright posture. Now stare at the ceiling and start smiling like crazy, like a maniac. Seriously, do it. Who cares if you look weird? It's hard, isn't it, to feel really sad when your body isn't aligned with your emotions. It really makes a difference, but again, you may resist wanting to lift your spirits because your mind wants you to stay low. You know how it works, outsmart it, don't let it control you. Call a friend, talking it out can help, or write it down. Writing how you feel is a way to express your thoughts if you don't feel like talking to anyone. Acknowledging your feelings and understanding why you feel the way you do is the first step in feeling better. Research also shows that recording even the most mundane life events that has happened can make us happier later on because of the warm, nostalgic feeling we get when we revisit them. Just write your life story every single day. Do something for someone else. Giving creates a feeling of abundance like few other things do. Feed a stray dog, help a neighbor with an errand, send flowers and a card to a loved one. Research shows that those who volunteer tend to report greater levels of health and happiness. When you do something nice for someone else, your focus turns away from yourself and your own problems and towards others and helping them feel good. And when they're happy, you will be happier because happiness is contagious. Read some good fiction or watch a good TV show or movie. Sometimes you just need an escape to put your mind at ease. Reading a good book or watching a show can take you to a faraway place and gives your brain a break. And laughter, of course, is always encouraged. Watch a show that makes you laugh. Celebrate your progress. Reflect on something positive you've done each day. Even if you made a mistake or failed, don't feel bad because that just means you're out there trying. And hard effort is always something to be proud of. Always something to celebrate in my book. Start linking happiness to progress, effort, and learning, rather than perfection, a number. Cuddle your pet. Cuddling some cute furries can release the warm and fuzzy oxytocin hormone in your brain. It results in that loving feeling that makes you feel so good inside. Write down what you're grateful for. Focus on what you do have rather than what you don't. There is always something to be grateful for. I'm grateful for something as simple as accessible clean water and food, something I take for granted. There are 815 million people in this world suffering from undernourishment. I know some people will say that they don't want to compare their sorrows to others, that just because someone else has it worse than me doesn't mean I'm not happy. Realizing someone always has it worse than you is not to dismiss your feelings, but a way to feel more grateful for your life, which leads to happiness. If you want to continue to choose to focus on how much your life sucks, you won't get anywhere in life. You've got to be your own best friend and lift yourself up. Whatever makes your heart beat faster, eyes glow brighter, do more of that. Make a list of what you love and what you're doing every day and adjust the list accordingly.